Hello and welcome. Daffy Roth here, and this is Blasphemous 2 for the PC. In our last episode, we defeated the lady in the tower. Just trying to think of what it was called. Man, I'm terrible with names and places, apparently. But, something of desecrated faces, I think. Anyways, we got that. We also got the I guess it could be the triple jump if you want to call it that, but the where you can be in the air and dash. So we'll just get to the game and I'll tell you what it is. But today's episode, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some backtracking and clear the map again before we head to the sunken temple. So let's see, what did we get? Oh, and also we should go get our receptacle filled. Where was it at? Balisca of Absent Faces, that's right. Okay, cool. So we are going to start like this. I know is the I need the green thing, so how's our
Now I shall grant thee a new flask.
the number of bioflasks has increased.
Bring me more vials. Bring me chalices and vials, and I shall fill them with mine own blood.
Okay, bye. Oh, there we go. Oh my. At least she's holding on to some modesty, I suppose.
Bring me chalices and vials, and I shall fill them with mine own blood.
All right, let's go do this one. Nice. Done. And I don't remember what was back over here, so let's go. Let's just start that way and work our way over. So this is oh, okay. It's probably gonna come from up here then, maybe? Alright. This one I know is as well. The one that's in the green. So we'll go here, and I know that this is oh, I almost actually just made it. Okay, this is gonna be a green one. This is, honestly, I should have been color coding this from the start anyways. Yeah, I want to start saving up to unlock the final two things of the my altar. Wait a minute, is this another? Oh, I'm gonna have so many of these. She has so many. Oh, it doesn't duplicate them. Okay. Well, it's good to know that I don't need to go there anymore, and I didn't have it marked off anyways, so. I mean, really, that's it for this place. Let's go. Keep forgetting that that's I need to come at it from the other side. I'm honestly not sure where or how. All right, let's go to the elevated temples. Could do Mother of Mothers as well. I don't remember what this was. I think this is green. Yeah, let's do that. Yep, that's a green. All right. What is over here though? I think that's going to be coming this way. That. All right, let's go to the Profundo Lamento and see about getting these two here. Yep, that's done. What's the quickest way to get to... Actually, I think it would have been cool to have like an execution for like each of the weapons too. There was two pits like that? Huh. What's next? Guess we can go to the restaurant. Grills in Ruin. Actually, let's do elevated temples next. This one. Wow, I took the wrong way. So that's a green thing. Actually, we'll just do it like this. Let's take that off. And then we go up. It's supposed to be here. I'm not sure why I have this marked. I already... Oh, I see. Okay. It's down there. I'm an idiot. Oh, I've acquired the miniature pincushion. Significantly reduces the damage to traps and falls. The most precious utensil of the Lady of the Threads, used every day before she consecrated her flesh and soul to her penance. The smallest needles were those she reserved for the embroidery that occupied her most fervent hours. Take that off. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so derpy sometimes. You fucking rock thrower. Bollocks. Damn it, I need to lower that a little bit more. Just have it when I come directly out of it, I guess. Nice. All right, where to next? Cut across and then see if we can't explore this over here. Oh my god. Well, wait a minute. What's the point of this over here? Um... I mean, it doesn't help me now, but that... Surprised I just forgot about that. Maybe that's how you get up there. Maybe it cuts back across, is what I'm thinking. Alright, well... yeah, let's head to the restaurant. That's green. All right, well, nothing I can really do here. So I guess it's to Streets of Wakes. All right, let's go up first, and then actually, let's do this.
Something for you. And so it was that I managed to get into a house that appeared to be uninhabited. Inside, I found an elderly woman lying on her bed. She had been dead for some time. There was no one standing vigil over her. She was alone. Alone in the deep sleep of death. The fearful stench was so intense that it seemed to emanate from that rigid body and mingle with the light that drifted in through the immaculately pale curtains from the outside street lamps, creating the most dismal of atmospheres I had ever experienced. It was the chamber of death itself. Oh, death, who is ever by my side, you will not have to wait much longer. I robbed the old woman in her bed. I took from her what was no longer hers, but rather belonged to death itself. When I reached my hiding place, I was racked with terrible pangs of guilt that have not ceased to intensify and ever torment my body and mind. What is this trembling you bring me, O death? What is this coldness that I feel, both inside and out? Doth thee already seek me? I robbed the old... When I reached... What is this tremble?
Let's get both.
You have acquired the last of my goods. However, we never know when the miracle will bestow new blessings upon us. Oh, so much death all around me. So many maggots creeping over, so many dead bodies immersed in the mire. So many flies announce the arrival of the rotting queen with their mournful dances and incessant buzzing. Oh, so many.
All right, let's see what we got. Cast a crimson disc along the ground that inflicts mystical damage. Burst of the blood shed in penance into the soil that soaks it up so joyously, caring not for the sins of those offering it. And then we picked up, actually, I don't know which one we picked up. Was it the punished one? I think so. The punished one. The axe fell with a sharp thud. The head of Blasphemous the martyr, severed from its neck, rolled down the steps, spilling blood on the cold stone. The inquisitors, unperturbed and proud in their garnished thrones, stared sternly at the result of their relentless prosecution. With every eye focused on ensuring judgment was passed, nobody noticed a small girl, her head covered by a hood, sneaking past the iron grating to steal the martyr's head. She ran away before anyone noticed her, an as invisible on the way out as she had been on entering. The girl took the head in her tiny hands and carried it to the long abandoned church. Once in, she found her way to the gloomy scarcity in the back, where a dusty urn of glass was kept. With great care, she opened it, removing the velvet cushion inside that held an assortment of small bones. Without any regard for the relics, she threw them aside, replacing them with the martyr's head. The girl stared long and gravely at her work before curling up on the ground next to it and fell asleep. Okay. Good to know, I guess. All right, so now we're just going to work our way to over here. Wait a minute. How does this... Aha, got it. A fervent kiss. Well, that's a green. That's also a green.
Feel your fervor exude from mine own penitent.
Gross, gross, gross. Oh, fuck off. All right, let's do this. I want to... Dude, those guys just cannot be stunned. The dance. Allows you to perform an air recovery after being knocked back. The young woman dances and calls out in the night, her silhouette swaying amid the ember's harsh light. Across the naked flames, I think it's supposed to be bare feet did glance, telling stories of... Across the naked flames, her bare feet did glance, telling stories of passion and oblivion and dance. The fire enshrouds her, but dares not consume it. Is part of the air, the wind, the noise, the gloom. With each turn, her arms rise up to heaven, cruel like branches pursuing the end of their duel. It's like a different color. Well, that's cool. I got this at least. All right, let's get into the Mother of Mothers, and then we'll call this an episode. Oh man, you gotta use like all the weapons here. Look at this one. Okay. But I cleared that at least, so... All right, so that completes that. All right. Well, I think what we'll do is in our next episode, we will go ahead and travel to the Choir of Thorns. And we can just start. I guess we could start up here and see if we can't work our way through here. Or start over here. I don't know. One of the two. I don't know. We'll start over this way. Oh, it's a mud door. See, I knew there was another one. Shit.
Clay folk live an entire lifetime, birth and death. For every step we take, I confess, their pious gazes pierce my very soul. I stare, helpless, as their eyes glisten with tears. But then that moist gaze hardens, dries out, cracks, then they waste away, returning to the embrace of dust. Fitting, as they were never aught but earth to begin with. Hold but a moment. Now,
Oh, Master. Your silence is the lantern that guides my faith. It fills me with the strength needed to overcome the test thou hast laid before me. Could it be the fate of the silent Penitent One intertwines with my own?
Okay, I think we're gonna call that here. I think that's a good place. In the next episode, we'll go ahead and finish out the Choir of Thorns. And yeah, should be good to go. Now that we got, after we clear out this area, I think that's really it. We can go back down to beneath her sacred grounds. I do know that we can continue on here. So that's another option. Same thing with up here. I think we may be able to do something there, but I think for the next episode, we'll finish our Choir of Thorns, head down to beneath her sacred grounds and see if we can't connect this here, and then maybe push a little bit further into the Icebound Mausoleum. So I think that's going to be our marching orders. So all right, guys, well, that's all I got for today. I hope you guys are enjoying it. As always, if you like the video, like and subscribe. I would love it. If not, that's cool too. All right, well, that's all I got. So we're getting close to, how close are we? We're at about 60%. We're at 40% more. So I think we're getting close to the end. Now that things are kind of falling in place. So, all right, guys. Well, until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and most importantly, God bless. And I'll see you next episode. Okay, bye-bye.